This is L'Esconil. We're going to find the Bureau du Port because, unusually for France, we have to pay for the slipway, which is a bit of a swizz. One is tempted not to pay, but as we're doing a film, we're leaving evidence, aren't we, that we we were here. Funny, it looks sort of quite touristy for a little fishing port, doesn't it? This is buoyancy à droite. Yeah.
Yes, be careful for that.
I don't think he knew he had the purity.
No,
that was the trouble.
And that's where I'd say that's where is the trouble.
Yeah. No one really knows. That's the problem. It's a whole country where no one knows who has the priority. I don't think there's going to be anyone in there. Looking very close, isn't it? Anyway, we can show in the film that we tried, can't we?
It certainly doesn't look open.
It doesn't look open, does it? Well, we'll talk to them guys. No. J'ai pensé, c'est folie. Très bien.
Là, il y a une autre chambre. Là, il y a une autre.
C'est le plus calme là.
Non,
ça c'est mieux ou...
Ouais, c'est pas mal.
Les
Il y a un petit lot, c'est où? Là où il y a la paupière.
Parce que ça c'est un peu plat. Ça, je veux les cales.
Allez voir, là c'est mieux.
Ça c'est mieux. Très bien.
Il faut qu'il y ait assez d'eau, quoi.
Ça c'est oui.
Merci.
Oui, exactement. So we obviously bundle that up and put it in the car. Last time I went sailing, I broke the top of my mast, so I've been repairing it with lots of epoxy and fiberglass. Come on, open. Fiberglass is very messy, but you've got to be precise with it all at the same time. I'm not saying I'm the expert on this. This is bodge woodwork really, but hopefully it will see us through. Well, I thought originally this was going to be sort of quick bodge to keep the current mass going for a bit, but I'm quite convinced by it. There's lots of fiberglass wrapped around there, good and screwed back together, and I think that's actually going to be pretty strong. Okay. Right, well you could leap aboard and push us off sort of that backwards all at the same time. Hugely confident in my recent mast repair, Kev and I set off from Lesconil into the open waters of the Bay of Biscay without our outboard, just sail and oar. I'll hand you yours presently. So what we're going to do once we've cleared the harbour mouth is we want to turn up that way and not hit the breakwater. I would like to reassure my viewers that the jacket I wear when going sailing, which you probably think is a body warmer, is actually a 50 Newton buoyancy aid. Right, shall I take the helm?
Absolutely.
You could then put on your jacket. Just goes on like a jacket. There's a strap though that goes under your crotch.
Uh-huh.
You can probably pass through behind this rock. You know, the clear way out straight over there. But
Yeah.
I imagine we can go through that gap.
Mr. Barnes, it's not the best sandwich I've ever had, but it looks good to me.
Well, we could have a beer and more cheese.
And why not? Sant Ewan.
Oh dear, this yellow boy's in the way again.
Et voila.
We're going to have to go over that way.
Yeah, Matt.
Yeah, Matt. So this is Kevin. He's a bass player. It's all about the bass with Kev. And we may have to put subtitles under this whole video because he comes from Newcastle. So I can understand what he's saying, but most people can't. Say something in Newcastle.
Well, I'm from Newcastle and we have a very, very strong accent. So instead of saying, are you coming with us? We would say, how are we? So if you can make that one out.
Anyway, he's built ships. He knows about boats. So we are halfway from Lesconil to the Ile de Glénan in not much wind.
Yeah.
So that's the, yeah, there we are. We're enjoying it though, aren't we?
Yes, it's very
Generally,
pleasant.
It's very
Loving
pleasant.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Detailed chart of the Ile de Glénan. It's actually an old chart, look, it's not in full colour. So, there is a South Cardinal beacon called Les Bluniers. And so you want to go a bit more that way. All manner of rubbish. Last time I went in from this side, it didn't have a chart plotter.
No?
No, it was all transits and things.
Any managed down there, Roger? Chart, my friend, is blowing in the wind.
Not being helpful.
It's blowing in the wind.
Blowing in the wind, yeah, that's right.
Robert Zimmerman.
Is it not that? Answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind.
Yeah,
I thought
Bob
that
Dylan.
I thought it was, I thought, yeah, I was about to say, I thought it was Bob Dylan.
No.
What was Robert Zimmerman then?
It's his real name.
Really?
Robert Zimmerman.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Yeah, Robert Zimmerman.
And he decided to call himself Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
So we're just approaching the Ile de Glénan now. They're all looking a bit mean, cold and grey and grim. But yeah, this is the first beacon's just coming up a beam that we're going to turn around and then go into the shoals. Cheerful though?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were promised sun, but there we are. Yeah, well, you can see, can't you, fellas? And we just come alongside the last ladder. So I shall take us up to the last ladder. If you were to be able to go forward and grab hold of it.
Okay. This one here.
Up and down.
Which side will it be on this side?
Probably. That'd be more convenient for you, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
No guarantees though.
None. None whatsoever. Right, the plan now is?
Plan now is to sort of leap ashore and see what's happening.
Right,
Possibly nothing.
I'll stick my shoes on.
What the tide's going to do is going to go down. As I had expected, the whole of the Ile de Glénan had closed for the winter. The bar was closed, the restaurant was closed, everything was closed. So we decided to go to the remote Ile aux Moutons and make our own entertainment. There we go, and haul until it stops, basically. And then it needs to go back on that pin that it was on.
Yeah.
Like that. Figures of 8. Just do lots of figures of 8. And I don't need the hat overboard. I'll do for the moment. Yeah, and then I'll deep drag coil it, just leave it like that with some figures of 8. So then if you could cast off the other rope that's holding us onto the bank.
Okay. We haven't done that way. Figures of 8 thing. Ah, hold on.
You don't think you've not done your figures of 8 right? How long can people do figures of 8? Oh no, sorry, you go up and down and up and down. That'll do for the moment anyway. Right. That looks like it's going to stay put.
It's this rope here.
That rope there. No. Aye. Aye, Hinny. Do you say Hinny still in Newcastle?
Hinny, yeah.
Hinny. Way Hinny.
Are we ready to go?
We're ready to go. God, me. My Geordie accent is appalling. Fortunately, my Geordie crew member is polite.
So we're heading which way, Roger? Sorry.
Straight up there and not picking any of those off. There you are, steering out of the Ile de Glénan. Yes, so haul the sail in.
How much?
Oh, that's grand, yeah.
What about actually just in there then? Just to tighten it up?
No, it's because we're slightly closer to the wind.
Right.
This is now no longer a beam reef, it's a close reef. Wind's sort of coming from over there somewhere.
Ah, okay. I can feel the pressure on the rudder now.
Yeah. There follows here a little sequence of film showing me making coffee while underway. But there is no film at all of the relatively simple task of drinking it. So you're just going to have to imagine that.
It's amazing when you come in, that's completely flat calm, isn't it?
So I'm going to take a couple of diagonal pleats.
Right.
That's it. And then again, and then there's other little bits, because the sail's a funny shape. And then you roll it up. And then you reach in here behind aircraft.
Yes, I understood all of that.
Right, then we lift it out of the rollops. And there is a loop of rope at the end of the yard, on the yard. The yard is this wooden spar.
Yeah.
No, on the wooden spar at the end,
This, yeah.
there's a little loop of rope, specially, that's it, to hook it, and you hook that on the hook, on the traveller.
Yep.
There you are, to this end. That, bit down a bit, about there, there you are. And then you cleat it by the figure of 80 thing. So this we throw over the, but we need to work out which end is which. That is your end. If you pull your end all the way up to that end, to the mast, and I pull my end all the way back to this end, we'll then open the sides. Feel down, you'll find hook. And it's best if you stay behind the hook you're hooking, or it'll trap you. Well, we could have some beer.
I suppose we could.
Do you think?
It would be rude not to.
As we've got so, you know, you went and bought so much.
Well, we've got about, you've got 2 bottles left and I think that's 6. Yeah, Matt.
Yeah, Matt. I've never spent the night here actually, so this is the first time.
Yeah.
But I have stopped, you know, for picnic lunchtime here a couple of times. And in summer, the sky's covered in birds. You know, it's absolutely, really is a big bird nesting site. So presumably you started on the shipyards of the Tyne, did you? When there were still shipyards on the Tyne, like sort of Swan Hunter or wherever.
Yeah, I worked all of them. So I left home when I was 16.
Gosh.
Was working away with these ceiling fixers. And then by the time I was 17, I started working for bands at Newcastle City Hall. And then,
So you're a real working class lad, like.
so I was working at City Hall.
Except still trying to do his Geordie
Oh, yeah,
accent.
From us being like 17, 18. Fine dining at sea.
Okay, yes, right, so there's pillow.
Yeah.
There's a mattress. Which is a self-inflating mattress. These, it will slowly self-inflate. And there is a sleeping bag. Try not to sit over this side and drop over the side. And then that can go back under there. These, you're not meant to blow into, because you fill them with damp air, but life's too short, so I always blow into them. So if you want to sort of blow into that, it's got a one-way valve. So the air will go in and it won't come out. So if you blow into that, I shall start on the other one. I put Kev ashore at the crack of dawn so he could take some distant footage of Avel Dro. I still had to get ashore though, and long ago the guardian of the lighthouse had cleared a little path through the rocks to the beach below the lighthouse, and I took Avel Dro into this. We are the Ilur Mouton. No one around all night, just a cruising dinghy and cormorants, little fishes spreading out from under your bow. If only people knew, if only people knew that this is what you can do in a cruising dinghy. Extraordinary, isn't it? In summer this is a nature reserve and you can't land, but it isn't summer. We are outside the closed season. I wish I knew more names for birds. I don't know what they are. Are they? Those little birds? But they're all nice. Okay, you take off the sail ties. Right, you can start doing it now. That's it, cleat it there. So figures of 8 right round. Tell me when you've done that.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is us jibing. Better done without the hat on. That's interesting for the watching multitude. Anyway, that was all very exciting. So that's the electric bilge pump cutting in automatically, look.
Really?
And so the system works.
Perfect.
Right.
Oh, look at the size of the block.
You see them?
See the size?
Yes.
It was like that. And the big one.
Well, I think we can lift up the centre board. That would be reached. Use that.
That's up.
Yeah.
Yes, I know how you feel.
Fresh air.
Yeah, fresh air.
And so Kev and I returned to Lestonil. Had we found ourselves out on the sea, out on the Bay of Biscay, out on the Ile de Glénan? No. But we had spent a night out in the wilderness with the seabirds, with the fish, with the sound of the waves breaking on the rocks around us all night. And so we returned refreshed and renewed to our ordinary lives. And that, perhaps, is all you can expect of a night in a little camping dinghy. Pull down the front of the sail, because that stops it swinging out wildly like this now. You've got to pull it so that the yard ends up coming back into the boat. That's it. There we are. Okay, good. There. Bit more, one more time. Give it a yank. Yeah, because what you don't want to do is to dip the red ensign in the sea.
Exactly.
Quite.
Walk with me. Let's leave the past behind. Walk with me. There's something else we need to find. Say you'll go, don't make me wait. There's no need